Hello guys, I'm JC Fro, and welcome back to Undertale. Um, I found a new clip. Not a clip, I mean, well, yeah, technically a clip, but new section. Apparently there was a big chunk part taken out of the whole lab scene that I did not notice until I checked carefully because I noticed somewhat there was a reason why it was so short. And it was because of the fucking idiocy in my head. I forgot about the frickin' there was there is now four, well, continuing from the ending of the first, the neutral run, there's four videos, I think. Anyways, so this is now the second video, as you'll see, and we are in Alfie's Spooky Lab. Also, the reason why I go through the things on the wall, I guess screens on the wall, because they tell a story behind them. It was confusing a bit. I mean, like some of it was kind of like pretty much straightforward and you would understand, but then there was like bits that was just like they put them in a weird order. They didn't even like put it put it in an order that progresses with you playing through the level or the not the level, the say the map of the laboratory or like you know how like in this you have to get, I think, what was it? Defeat a monster, get a key, put that key in a port. Basically, to open the main door. And they didn't put the order of the screens in the order of the way that you progress. So it's just kind of randomized and it confuses you a tiny bit. But definitely not this case with anyone else, probably. But like, it confused me a little bit because I was just like going by first experience and not giving a shit. um, well, not giving a shit in the sense that uh, like I just wanted to go through, play, and if there was extra story, I would have been like, yeah, this would be interesting just to read out, and then like if it's in the right order, would have been just much easier to enjoy the Mr. I can't grammar today or any other day. Um, these guys were just like confusing as hell because apparently these and other creatures you'll see in this place is just like supposed to be um mutated or fused creature, and I have no idea what they are. And I die, I think, like twice because it's so random. Like usually when the monsters attack in this game, it's like there's some kind of order, but then you're like, this is just complete. Like the attack moves in this, well, excluding some, are completely random. So it's just harder to actually get through. I found it easier in the other ones because you could predict it pretty much where it's going to be and all that. Even though yes, I have died a few times and such, but can't rise up if you don't fall, I guess. It's weird though that like also the fact that they look completely different in the sprite to their, well, I guess they're like in battle sprite to their walking around sprite. Would I would you call it an overworld sprite, I guess? Hmm. And here's some. The other day, I was with my friends, and we were like at the cinema, and we watched, what was it, The Conjuring 2. Now, I didn't see the first Conjuring or Conjure. I can't remember the name because I really did not give a shit about the movie. It was basically, oh, I'm so scary movie, but just you end up laughing at it instead. It was not that scary. Uh, it, it was much funnier though that like I don't want to leave any spoilers or anything, but at the same time I kind of do, just because like it's a bad movie that you just couldn't really give a shit if you leave spoilers or not. But there was like points in it where everybody in the cinema were taking the piss out of it. Like at one point there was like they mentioned a big rat, and then like the chair was moving, and then my friend just yelled, what was it? They must be some kind of fucking Jedi rats, I'll tell ya. And just like everybody heard her and everybody laughed. Oh god, it was so brutal. Well, not brutal. It was just, it made you laugh so hard because how everybody just reacted, and like it was random. Well, hmm, it was right on the point, but just like random enough to make you laugh. It's so loud. I think like probably one or two people were annoyed because they wanted to watch the movie. But then everybody else was just like, we can't take this seriously, dude. You can't give a shit about this, man. um, it was I mean, like, it was bad, but at the same time enjoyable to take the piss out of. Like, this is kind of the feeling that I always get if I was to judge, say, a movie, a game, or a sport, maybe. I don't know. Like, something that people use for entertainment is that, like, if you can't enjoy it, there's one other way to enjoy it, and that's to take the piss out of it. There's some senses, I guess, like because like just sometimes those movies that are so bad that they take the piss out of their own selves, and it's just funny that way. But and then there's those movies that are just so bad, or games even, or whatever. It's so bad you can't do anything about it. That you just can't enjoy it, no matter what you do. Oh yeah, I finally do it. Red key. Ah yes. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I was playing this. Now there was music in the background that made it really spooky. The I just know that like Undertale is like strongly based on the story and the music. Well, I guess also the fighting mechanic is like some unique, so we could. But yeah, it's a generally good game. I mean, it's slightly confusing on certain parts as well, and with the story and which way it goes and such. Like, but I guess it's like one of those games where there's a split story and you choose. Well, you can choose if you know what you're doing. I don't. Hmm. Pardon. I really do wonder though. What would happen if you killed Papyrus but left everybody else alive? Would Sans still fight you? What if you killed Toriel and I think I would just leave you fighting Asgore again. Hmm. I was thinking because like you'll see later why. I think not a lot of people care about this game as much anymore. I mean, there's the fanfic, I guess. Then that's fairly okay. It depends because like oh there was there was like some parts here that I just remembered that They didn't confuse me, but they were annoying because they were so obvious on like where the key was. And yet I just decided, oh, I missed it. Oh, I gotta get more energy in me. Somehow. Oh, I'll probably have more energy in a more comedic style game. Because games like this, where it's like strongly dependent on story or. Actually, yeah, just story. Because if I was gonna say gameplay, then it would actually be more energetic for me. Because, it's all, yeah, you gotta get in. Well, actually, at the same time, I'd be kind of quiet because I'd be too focusing. Oh, spooky. That really spooked. I just could not stud the freaking thing. I was like, oh god, is this gonna it's gonna jump scare or what is that thing going out of him? What is he actually supposed to be as well? A giant. Aww. A pat. um, what was I on about? Well, okay, Conjuring 2. I'm assuming Conjuring 1 is terrible, like the second one. And Undertale. Try the game if you want to. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you're better off playing it alone. To play with a friend, it's only good for the sake of a conversation over the story, and that's it. And it's just not. It's okay. I guess like one other person is grand. I mean, recording this was not exactly the best in mind because it wasn't actually that much entertaining for me because I had to focus on everything as well as the game. So it just became more frustrating than necessary. Hmm. Little fleckles all over the place. I actually had no idea why this, like, he had to do this and turn on the fan and such. It was like, this game does not play straightforward when it comes to explanation to things. Like, I mean, certain parts it does. Like, oh my god, you have to be this far to get the understanding of this thing, and it's just like, It's not frustrating, but it does annoy you little bit. If you're gonna build it straightforward, might as well not give it away, but have it a shorter time of explanation rather than so long. But at the same time, I have to admit, actually, I'm not sure. Can you um do the Undyne mission just before the last boss properly? Hmm, weird. Oh, look at that thing. But it turned into a dog creature with a hole for her face. You God, get out of here! Amalgamate. What does that mean, I wonder? Or is even that a freaking actual word? Pardon me. I have to stretch and everything to keep myself going. I'm sorry if this might seem boring due to the lack of music or energy sounding in my voice. I wish I was more energetic, but I have no idea why I'm not. Like, I don't even do that much all day. I mean, to the extent I just play games, search for a job, and that's just the worst thing ever around here. And then there's the recording, which apparently is frustrating as hell at times. Like, not just sometimes playing games is because like I got XCOM 2 and it decided not to work for like the first 15 times. And then an update came up, and then it finally fixed itself, so I can play it now, but it's also as glitchy as the first game. Well, not as glitchy, but still, has its messed up moments. And I hope I would kind of actually get the chance to, well, I wouldn't hope it because I know I would play it if I wanted to. Um, but I think I would leave it for later, that like I could do a thing where I can uh, kind of, I think maybe do a team squad, where if I have more subs and that, I could like get everybody else to kind of contribute into it as well. But then I'm thinking that so far in the second one, it's kind of different, so I don't think you can do as much. Aw, he's lab-re-dorable. And I kind of miss Sans. He's kind of the best character in this game. He's just, it's the pun. It's because he's chill. He's just basically me. He's relaxed and he likes puns or jokes in general. That's the point of this channel. It's kind of like get yourself to chill, on those tough days, on those tough working days. You can just enjoy a video and relax. Just relax. Because I just know that like a lot of people would probably overwork themselves. Oh God, I died. The laboratory ability was too much. But yeah, just it's. I don't think people would like that much because they prefer more energetic people where it's just like, you can enjoy the video and you get pumped from it, and it's something that brightens up your day. But at the same time, this is kind of like, hopefully it works if people like it. It's kind of to keep yourself chill. If you have a stressful day, just watch the video and chillax. You gotta keep your cool on. Oh God, it feels weird to say that. And weird is good. Odd is the bad one. However, sometimes I will just kind of be a little bit hypocritical and go like, accidentally say weird instead of odd. I know like this is probably not official rule, but that's kind of how I put it. Freaking controller. Why does on my screen from where it shows Poppy the name, it looks like daughter. Daughter. Hmm. I am not sure what to play that much anymore. After I finished Undertale, there's a couple of games I want to play, but a few I'm not sure would work. Like I got Blood Bowl as well, and it's okay. I mean, I really wanted to try it, but then it got really confusing. Like it didn't explain on how exactly some of the character. Um, I know I could just look it up, but at the same time, I just kind of like to, when I play a game first and the whole way through, you just gotta rely on that play rather than the internet, because that's just kind of like, that's not really giving the experience to the game. That's just kind of like looking up the answer, or not even looking up the answer. Aww. What's weird though, it kind of looks like cats on the bottom, and then like the dog is the big white bit. It also looks like that those are legs rather than, well, bodies with a face. Well, now it looks like a body with a face, but you know what I mean. There we go, back on adventure. And set free the Labrador. The lab-re-dorable. The. Oh, what was it called again? Forget it. I, I sound way too lazy and not effort into this, but I really am trying. Uh, I would not be good at work in a job, or at least like your regular job. I, I think my energy mostly goes towards things I enjoy rather than like. I'm not saying I don't enjoy this. I do enjoy it. It's just I don't know why I'm getting drained so easily. It's weird. At the same time, like, have you ever done like something where you kind of like you sleep on, when you do the when not do the when you sleep on a timed schedule, like usually everybody it's like around 2 or something at night, like or just at midnight, depending on how old you are. But um, oh God, this bird thing. I know what two of this is based off of. Um, what was I saying? Pardon. But yeah, oh shit, it's gone off my head now. Damn bird distraction, the eyeball creature. Uh, let's see. Some about King. I really can't remember. I was just talking about a few seconds ago. Why? Ugh. Oh yeah, it just speaks in jibber jabber. Oh, oh God, that just looks horrible. Um. Oh yeah, I was talking about like how I work. Which sounds horrible in one way because like I don't know. I mean like I would admit that like everybody has their own extent of how they one how stop. One how they work, how much energy they have. Everybody has their own limits because everybody's born different. Even though some might have similar personalities and such. Hmm. Uh, so is the frogget. That was the other one. Oh God. Hmm. I'm sorry that I'm being quiet. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about like, why am I just like instantly forgetting on the second? Oh God. Um, gotta be chill, gotta chillax. I don't know why it actually feels like it's frustrating me. I, hmm. Usually I'm the guy that's just like, chill, bruh. You can do it, or well, actually, I'm more likely the opposite towards myself. I'm actually the more downer guy. Don't have any belief in myself, but at the same time, that's more of an exceptions thing rather than the, you know, uh, I don't know, people down themselves for some reason. It's just like they have no hope. Everybody can have hope. I mean, not to put it so blunt, but you gotta believe. Oh god, I know one of them is the singer fish, but what the hell is the other thing? Oh, and I know the arm is off the muscular guy. The oh Jesus. I know it's like Aaron the muscle man. I don't know. Seahorse man that's flexing a lot. Oh god. That was bullshit. It still hits me even though I'm in the right spot. Well, I guess it's not technically bullshit because I am touching the tooth. Sorry about that. Hmm. I'm just kind of thinking, what would I do? And it's amazing that I can actually pull these off as like um half-hour videos because usually I feel like I get exhausted. I don't know why. I mean, I can't. You don't do much physically. Like, I mean, a lot of the time, I guess I just do stuff mentally that's just draining. Kind like I don't know. Just enjoy. I guess don't think too much and just enjoy. I guess, but deep stuff isn't harmful to talk about. Gotta be deep, man. The stars beyond the sky. At the same time, I kind of feel like I've been gone beyond that point where I just think of it as a laugh. Same with a lot of things. Not to sound all high and mighty, it's not really that. It's just when you think about something too much, too long, you get tired of it, and then just think of it as a joke. Like you think about, oh, why was I thinking about this so long? Oh, you ever have that feeling? Just go by my word and say think why am I thinking these things? Just enjoy the day. You're having a bad day? Find something that you know can, okay. Oh yeah, you move slowly, so it just kind of makes it spookier, and then it makes a weird noise. um, it's just try your best. Anyone out there, like, just try your best to enjoy every day of your life because, in a sense, you don't have long. What everybody kind of puts it as in words. You have like fucking years beyond, unless, well, it's random at chance. Anything can happen, but at the same time, just enjoy life. Just at the same time, be respectful because, like, there's no way to enjoy life and then causing trouble towards everybody else because that's just stupid. I just really don't know why people do that. That's just like, why? Why? Just it just seems so stupid. I mean, like, it's okay as an actual joke rather than, you know, people in the discussion recently, like the K Star man. I'm not gonna give full title there because it's none of my shit on there. But at the same time, it's just disgusting on how somebody uh, could go solo. Like, it's just so disrespectful or anything. Like, does anything for like the attention or views or whatever it be. Just how does somebody, not even like just how does somebody do that? How does somebody get away with that, considering the fact that the channel's still up? Excuse me. Um, it's kind of just fucking retarded. Just, not to make it, not. Oh god. Okay. Gonna try and keep my head in focus here, because I feel like I'm falling asleep a bit. And I'm only doing like the voice acting thing. I'm not even focusing on the game that much. It kind of should be, but at the same time, I'm not actually playing it right now because this is a revoicing. But at the same time, how? It's like it's that literally that's me every day. It is the questions how, why, more how, and why. Literally those two questions constantly because of the amount of stupid things out there and the amount of fucking disgraceful things and the amount of disrespectful things and just like what ugh, oh my god, like I kind of laugh at it because it's just like it's that stupid, like anything, just like why would it be there? There's nothing, it's no reason, no proper reason for it to be there, so why is it there? Okay, that kind of very vague as fuck, but as I mentioned, it's like I've only seen a few. Gladly, I see you other YouTubers like offend, like not offending, of defending against it or like trying to take it down in a sense that's like, uh, let me put it this way: that bad channel I just mentioned earlier, right? Like, well, I didn't exactly say the name of the channel per se because I just don't want to deal with that shit and then, you know, it's not that like I'm scared to not mention it. It's just like I just could not give any shits really because at this point, like, there's nothing I could do about it. I'm not big enough a channel, nor like there would honestly be a fair amount of things I'd like to change if I was a. It's not. This is gonna sound off. It's kind of weird. Like if it was like a bigger channel, there would be a lot more easy. It'd be much easier to discuss to more people about not personal things, just like deeper meaning things. I guess it's just kind of the sense that like maybe there's those few people that don't understand how life works, if that makes sense. Like not the whole oh follow the system, do all this shit, you gotta get it. I mean like that obviously has to be there, but also there's like a certain extent to it where it's like, oh you have to do bad jobs because well not bad jobs. Jobs jobs you don't like because they have the most money or whatever. You don't have to technically. Like if you can go for a job that you enjoy, it's like the best thing you can get. Other than that, like what are you gonna do? It's just I'd rather not. Like in my personal opinion, I would wish gratefully to have like a job like this, or hopefully my game designing goes well. Oh, I'm running out of time here. I'll continue this discussion maybe in the next one. Eh, I bet not a lot of people are going to watch this. You never know. And I hope whoever sees this, enjoys my videos, enjoys this video, and I'll see you guys